I mean, if you want to know what pisses me off is in many of these cases to make these women strong, they basically deny so many things of what makes them a woman.
Right.
Um, for me, I when I think of a strong woman, it's not somebody who can beat up a man. It might be somebody who can outsmart a man, or somebody who can maybe, and I know it sounds wrong based on psychology and stuff, but manipulate a situation in such a way that she gets somebody else to fight for her, or
Yes.
she's turns the situation in her way, because women aren't particularly physical creatures. I mean, you just look at statistics. When it comes to killing, we're more likely to use poison, partly because we don't want to clean up the mess, but
Mhm.
also because we're not really directly confrontational. And they try to make it seem like that's wrong, that we should be spending more time being actually physically violent. And why? Why, when
Well,
there's a smarter way?
did you not
Right.
know that's what they're trying to do with sports? Perfect segue. That's what they're trying to do with sports. It's like they're bringing in the transgender women to prove a point. Women can be strong so long as
They're a man.
the woman was once a man. Yes.
Right. Right. And like, and I'll just to go to finish what I wanted. I was going to say exactly what you said. Like this
Yeah.
is again how women classically overpowered anyone. It wasn't the fact that they like got all ripped and like went toe to toe with a bunch of men. Like they would, like, more often than not, they would get their shit kicked in and they would probably be killed. Well,
Right.
how they went about it was psychological warfare. And everyone knows, like, in a like they make this joke all the time that women like psychologically destroy like their opponents. They don't physically destroy them. Men physically destroy their opponents. That's they're inclined to physical violence.
Well, they're
Women
two
are
sides of the
not.
same coin. I
Right.
mean, and to backtrack just a little bit, that the book I was talking about, The Dragon's Riders of Pern, when
Mm.
you read the book, they become that kind of power couple. She has the cunning, the smarts, the manipulation, and he has the physical prowess. Now, he's not stupid. He can
Right.
do a little bit of his own, and she can go too far. So they kind of, there are points where they have to kind of rein each other in.
Mhm.
But part of the best part of that novel is that they show how a strong female and a strong male, using their individual talents as gifted to them by virtue of their gender, can take over the world
Right.
in so many words.
Yeah. And like, and just imagine for a second, like, you take a book series like Game of Thrones. Like, imagine if Cersei was like this like, imagine if she had the build of like Brienne of Tarth, like it would not come off the same way. She is the way she is because, well, she doesn't have the size to physically overpower her opponents. She is, what makes her such an evil character is that simple fact. She is a beautifully written character, in my opinion. Tyrion, he is a beautifully written character because he is not physically imposing, but his intellect is far greater than most of the other characters. Tyrion in the books, I think, is a far better written character than in the show, even though he's really good in the show and
Well,
portrayed really well.
Peter
But
in Peter Dinklage's defense, he couldn't exactly quite match up to the standards of who Tyrion is. Like he couldn't
right.
quite reach that height of
Oh God.
of intellect
I see
that
what you did there.
or cunning that Tyrion Lannister could. It's a very lofty title to have.
Thank you for watching this clip from our show, The Midweek Hump. It premieres every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll see you then.